Rosina Agustia. My class is number 336807. My name number is 33220081. Social linguistics. I want to introduce code mixing. The code mixing refers to the practice of blending word, phrases, or clauses from two or more languages within a single conversation or sentence. It often occurs naturally in multilingual communities where speakers are fluent in multiple languages. And next types of code mixing there are three types of code mixing. First, intrasentential mixing. This type involves mixing within one sentence. And second, intersentential mixing. The mixing happens across sentences. And three, text switching, introducing a text phrase from one language into another. There are frequent situations for code mixing. There have three frequent situations for code mixing. The first, bilingual communities. Bilingual communities is regions in which two languages are utilized. Second, social media is employing a mix of languages in comments and posts. And three, popular culture. Popular culture is not in music, television program, and ads. Why people use mixed languages. There are three reasons of people use mixed languages. The first reason is filling gaps. Is when a word or expression is easier or unavailable in one language, speakers switch to another. And second, social identity. Social identity reflects cultural belonging or group association. And three, efficiency is save time by using familiar terms from different languages. There are positive aspects of code mixing. The first, cultural expression. Cultural expression is demonstrate links to various identities. And two, effective communication. Effective communication there is in easy transmission of intricate concept. And three, innovation result in vocabulary and phrase. There have negative aspect of code mixing. The first, language pluralism is seen as a danger to the integrity of the language. And two, miscommunication can create confusion for individuals who are fluent in both languages. And so, conclusion is code mixing is the practice of mixing two or more languages within the same conversation or sentence. It commonly occurs in multilingual communities where people fluent in multiple languages combine them to communicate more effectively. Code mixing often reflects cultural identity, social culture, and the need for easier expression. While it can sometimes be seen as confusing or a threat to language purity, code mixing remains important in everyday communication, especially on social media and in popular culture. Okay, and now I want to show you the example sentence of code mixing, especially Indonesian English code mixing.
Jadi aku mau makan cup noodle yang kemarin aku beli with the egg.
So, the sentence blends Indonesian English in an informal conversational way. The sentence means, so I want to eat the cup noodle that I bought yesterday with the egg. In Indonesia, jadi is so, aku is I, mau is want, makan is eat. Yang kemarin aku beli is that I bought yesterday. And in English, cup noodle with the egg. And the second topic is dialect. Definition of dialect is a variation of a language spoken by a particular group of people, often tied to a specific geographic region or social group. Dialect differ in vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. They have characteristics of dialect. There are four characteristics of dialect. The first is pronunciation. Pronunciation is variation in the way words are pronounced. The example is the term car in American English compared to British English. The second vocabulary is various term for the identical object or idea. Example, chips in British and versus fries in American. And 3. Grammar, change in the grammatical structures. Example, in utilization of y'all of as opposed to you all in Southern American English. And 4. Syntax. Syntax is variation in the arrangement of word or sentence. Example, I am not going versus I ain't going. Next, there are dialect versus accent. Dialect encompasses variation in pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, and syntax. And the accent is specifically indicates variation in pronunciation. For instance, an individual from New York might have a New York accent while speaking standard American English. The next is top types of dialect. The first types of dialect is regional dialect. Dialect based on geographic area. The example, British English versus American English. The second types is social dialect. Dialect based on social class and ethnicity or group identity. The example, African American Vernacular English or AAVE in the US. The last is standard dialect, the accepted form of a language usually taught in school and used officially. The example, standard American English. There are importance of dialect. Have 5 of importance of dialect. The first is cultural identity. Cultural identity is preserve cultural heritage and transcends community bounds. The second, linguistic diversity. Linguistic diversity is adds this richness to the language with unique variation. And the 3, social identity. Social identity is reflect a person is background or social group. The next is historical preservation. Historical preservation is keeps our form of the language intact. The last is communication. Communication is our new ways of interacting and expressing ideas. And now is conclusion. Conclusion is dialects serve as essential linguistic expression that reflect the diversity of cultural, social, and geographic communities. They offer unique ways of communicating and are essential for preserving cultural identity within specific groups. In formal context, standard dialects are often prioritized, which contribute to the diversity of language and highlight the flexibility and dynamism of human communication. Dialects can be understood and respected as a means to celebrate linguistic diversity and bridge gaps between groups. And this time I want to show example of dialect from the Sundanese region of Indonesia. Sundanese has a variety of dialects.
Nuhunya terus dibantuannya, ya bawa ke dimahnya.
Tuh namanya.
Ya.
Mang emang lauk beki lalaban, Mang?
Lain beki lalapan, ya makan ekar ubar atuh ngarah lauk teh stres.
Oh.
Lang dagang pikeun careuh bari marabannya.
Pinggirinya jembar laginya.
Nya sok atuh.
Lang balik ka itu. Oh, sok bolang ti payun. Teteh bade ngadam laku pilih saungnya.
Nya tong ka binyeselnya teh nya.
Nya sok.
From the example of the 3 videos that I gave earlier, they have different dialects even though they use the same languages, namely Sundanese, and that is called dialects. This dialect can be influenced by geographical location. And is my presentation of project 1 sociolinguistic. Thank you.